Just extremely briefly on Ambassador Bass. What exactly he's going to oversee the evacuation?
So this is, in addition to every.
And if that's what it is, that why didn't he go, you know, several days ago or last week?
So this is a massive logistical undertaking.
Understood.
Our presence, our diplomatic presence in Kabul, this is a focus of theirs. Obviously, there is a lot of other important business that needs to get done, from management to engagement with Afghans. And so, what Ambassador Bass will be doing is overseeing the logistics of this rather large, rather ambitious, expansive operation. He'll be using and leveraging his managerial expertise and logistics experience to help Ambassador Wilson and the broader Embassy Kabul
Right.
management team with this challenge.
I guess, but he's not going there like to negotiate with the Taliban.
He
or
is not.
anything like
He is going there to work on the nuts and bolts of this, just given how logistically
that.
challenging
Okay.
this
And
is.
then, I'm sure you saw Jake's briefing at the White House, but he said that you do have an agreement with the Taliban to allow safe passage for people to get to the airport. Um, my question is, though, if you have such an agreement for that, how long does it go for? And then two, if you have an agreement for the airport, why couldn't you have gotten an agreement for the embassy? Why just leave this very expensive, large compound empty and open for whoever wants to go into it?
Well, to your first question, we have received assurances from the Taliban that they will allow safe passage to civilians transiting to the airport. Let me just be very clear about this. We take it for what it is. These are the words of the Taliban. We will, of course, be looking for one thing and one thing only, and that is follow through. It is our expectation that they allow safe passage, that they allow us to conduct our operations on the Hamid Karzai International Airport compound, and that, of course, they not target civilians who are making that transit to the airport. I would reiterate another point here, and that is that it is not just the United States that is calling for this. It is not something that is merely enshrined in international law. Yesterday, I spoke about a joint statement that the United States put together with 98 signatories over the course of the past day. The signatories have grown. There are now over 100 countries, countries from Albania to Zambia, who have signed on to this statement, calling on all parties to respect and facilitate the safe and orderly departure of foreign nationals and Afghans who wish to leave the country. Part and parcel of that is safe passage to the HKIA compound.
There are embassies that are not evacuating, that have not left. The Chinese and the Russians are still there. They're going about day-to-day business. So
This is a sovereign decision that every country will have to
Right.
come to. When it comes to the United States, you have heard us say before that this president has no higher priority. Secretary Blinken has no higher priority than the safety and security of Americans who are serving overseas. That is why, as the situation began to change rapidly late last week, we made the decision to begin relocating our embassy presence to the airport compound. Of course, that was accelerated as the conditions continued to evolve in the ensuing days. Myra.